Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into a legendary piece of American coinage that commemorates the birth of a nation, the United States Kennedy $half-dollar 1776 to 1976 D bicentennial coin. At first glance, it may look like just another commemorative piece, but beneath its patriotic design lies a world of numismatic excitement. Some of these coins are turning heads at auctions, sparking bidding wars, and selling for prices that are nothing short of astonishing. This is your chance to learn what makes this coin so desirable, so rare, and so potentially valuable. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy $half-dollar, also known as the bicentennial $half-dollar, was minted to honor the 200th anniversary of America's independence. These coins were struck in 1975 and 1976, but all carry the dual date 1776 to 1976 on the obverse, a beautiful nod to the historic milestone. The coin features the classic portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the front, a powerful and enduring image of one of America's most iconic leaders. But what really makes this version of the Kennedy $half-dollar stand out is the reverse. Instead of the standard presidential seal, the bicentennial issue features Independence Hall, the birthplace of the United States Constitution. It's not just a coin, it's a tribute to American freedom, pride, and legacy. Now, here's where things get really exciting. While millions of these coins were minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small d under Kennedy's neck, not all of them are created equal. Some of these 1976 D Kennedy $half-dollars contain errors, rare varieties, and unique minting characteristics that make them incredibly valuable in today's market. These aren't your everyday pocket change coins, these are the hidden gems that collectors dream about and dealers chase down with enthusiasm. One of the most talked about errors in the 1776-1976 D Kennedy $half-dollar is the double die obverse, where the coin's inscriptions appear to be struck twice, slightly offset. If you look closely at the motto, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or even the dual date, you might notice extra thickness or clear doubling in the letters. This isn't wear and tear, it's a minting error, and collectors pay a premium for it, especially if the coin is in pristine condition. These double die coins are extremely scarce, and when combined with the popularity of bicentennial coins, they become even more sought after. Another rare and valuable variety is the clad layering error, where part of the nickel layer separates from the copper core, giving the coin a distinct two-tone appearance. These striking visual errors are highly collectible because they are easily noticeable, dramatic, and often one-of-a-kind. Then there's the off-center strike, where the coin is struck outside of proper alignment, leaving part of the design cut off and blank space visible. If the date and important details are still legible, these errors can drive values through the roof. Each of these errors turns a common coin into a rare and unique treasure, and when graded and authenticated, their market value can skyrocket. Collectors are also on the hunt for proof-like finishes and high-grade uncirculated examples, especially those that have been preserved since 1976. Coins that have a mirror-like shine, sharp detail, and zero signs of wear are extremely desirable. Coins graded MS67 and above by PCGS or NGC are already selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but when rare errors are combined with top condition, you're looking at serious money. These aren't just coins, they're investment pieces with a growing demand in the numismatic community. The demand for 1776-1976 D Kennedy $half-dollars with unique errors has surged in recent years. At auctions across the country and online marketplaces, we've seen examples fetching astounding prices. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for certified error coins, and the interest continues to grow as more people recognize the historical and collectible value of these bicentennial pieces. The Kennedy series has always had a strong following, but this particular year, this particular design, and these rare variations make the 1976 D coin a standout star in any serious collection. Now for the part you've been waiting for, the big number that shows just how valuable this coin can be. One of the rarest examples of the 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar, featuring a sharp double die obverse, exceptional uncirculated condition, and certified by a top grading company, recently sold at auction for an unbelievable $98,000. Yes, you heard that right, one single half-dollar coin, a piece of history and minting rarity, sold for almost $100,000. That's the kind of surprise that could be sitting in your old coin roll or pass-down collection without you even knowing it, so take a moment to check your coins. Look through your drawers, coin jars, and inherited collections. Pay attention to every 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar you come across. If you see signs of doubling, off-center designs, layered metal, or a flawless shine, it could be more than just a commemorative coin. It could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. And if you find something interesting, don't keep it to yourself, drop a comment below and share your find with the community. You never know what you might uncover until you look closely. Second rare coin, we're talking about the United States half-dollar from 1972 D. This coin, minted over 50 years ago in Denver, holds more than just face value. Some rare versions of this coin have recently shocked collectors with how much they're worth, and you might just have one sitting in your own collection without even realizing it. The 1972 D half-dollar features the iconic image of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, a design introduced after his tragic assassination in 1963. Since then, the Kennedy half-dollar series has become one of the most beloved and collected coin sets in American history. The reverse proudly displays the presidential seal with a striking eagle surrounded by stars, symbolizing the power and spirit of the nation. But while millions of these coins were struck at the Denver Mint, there are some key differences that make certain 1972 D half-dollars far more valuable than others. The magic lies in the rare errors and unique features that were accidentally minted and later discovered by eagle-eyed collectors. Among the most exciting errors in the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is the double die obverse, a type of minting mistake where the die hits the coin more than once in slightly different positions. This results in obvious doubling on the lettering such as Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date, 1972. These aren't faint or hard-to-see errors, they're bold, beautiful, and highly sought after by serious collectors across the globe. Another error that's creating buzz in the coin community is the off-center strike, where the coin design is shifted from its normal position, leaving part of the coin blank and another portion imprinted with the design off balance. These types of mint errors are extremely popular, especially when they still show the full date and Kennedy's portrait. There are even known clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin is literally missing due to the way the blank disc was punched from the metal sheet. These dramatic-looking coins are not only conversation starters but also bring serious value to your collection. Let's not forget the struck-through errors, where a foreign object like grease, fabric, or other materials interfered with the striking process. These leave deep and strange marks across the surface of the coin, giving it a unique appearance that cannot be replicated. Since no two struck-through errors are exactly the same, each one becomes a one-of-a-kind treasure. Combine that with a sharp, uncirculated finish, and you've got a rare coin that collectors would love to get their hands on. When assessing a 1972 D half-dollar, condition is everything. A coin with rare errors is already valuable, but if it's in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, its value can skyrocket. Coins with crisp details, full luster, and no signs of wear are prized for their beauty and rarity. And it's not just about visual appeal. These top-tier coins represent the upper echelon of surviving examples, making them a cornerstone in any serious collection. The demand for rare 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollars has been climbing steadily in recent years. As more collectors enter the hobby and existing ones seek to complete or upgrade their collections, the hunt for these elusive error coins has never been more intense. Online auctions, coin shows, and private dealers are all buzzing with interest, and some recent sales have caught the attention of the entire numismatic world. The energy surrounding these coins is electric, and that's what makes collecting them so thrilling. You never know when you might come across one that changes everything. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. One of the rarest examples of the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, featuring a bold double die error and in mint state condition, recently sold at auction for an astonishing $134,000. Yes, you heard that right. A half-dollar, normally worth just 50 cents, became a six-figure superstar, thanks to a rare minting error, top-grade condition, and high demand from collectors who recognized its true value. That's the kind of discovery that sends chills down the spine of anyone with a passion for coins. So now the big question is, do you have a 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar sitting in your collection or coin jar? Take a close look, examine every detail, and don't ignore what might seem like a small imperfection. That odd-looking coin you've held onto for years might just be a rare gem in disguise. If you find anything interesting or think you might have a rare variety, we'd love to hear from you. Drop your story in the comments below and connect with fellow collectors. Third expensive coin, we're going on a fascinating journey into American history through one of the most iconic and highly prized coins ever minted, the United States half-dollar coin from 1918. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a remarkable artifact that tells the story of a pivotal time in U.S. history. If you're a collector or just someone curious about rare coins, listen carefully because this 1918 half-dollar has captured the hearts of numismatists worldwide and commands incredible attention at auctions and private sales alike. The 1918 half-dollar is part of the Walking Liberty series, arguably one of the most beautiful designs ever created for U.S. coinage. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, the obverse features Lady Liberty striding confidently towards the sun, draped in the American flag, a symbol of hope and progress. The reverse shows a majestic eagle perched on a rock, exuding power and grace. But beyond its artistic beauty, what makes this coin truly exceptional is its rarity and the story behind its minting. Only a limited number of these coins were produced in 1918, and fewer still have survived in high-grade condition, which is why collectors prize them so highly. What really elevates the 1918 half-dollar to legendary status in the coin collecting community are the unique mint errors and varieties that occasionally surface. Among these, some coins display die cracks, which are small fissures on the coin caused by wear or damage to the minting die. While a crack might seem like a flaw, in the numismatic world, it actually increases a coin's desirability by making it a unique specimen. Then there are the overdates and double dies, where dates or letters show a fascinating doubling effect due to the die striking twice or being improperly prepared. These features make each error coin one of a kind and can drastically enhance its value. Collectors also search for coins with exceptional toning and original mint luster, factors that signal a coin has been well preserved through the decades. The presence of vibrant colors on the coin's surface, ranging from soft blues and purples to fiery reds and golds, can add a layer of beauty that's rare to find. When a 1918 half-dollar maintains this kind of eye appeal, it immediately catches the eye of serious buyers and auction houses, driving demand ever higher. In fact, coins with these striking natural colors often outperform their more common, faded counterparts in terms of price and desirability. Condition plays an essential role in valuing the 1918 half-dollar. Grading services such as PCGS and NGC are trusted to assess the coin's state, from circulated pieces showing wear to pristine mint state examples that look as fresh as the day they left the mint. Coins graded MS65 or higher are especially coveted, as they represent the very best survivors of this century-old coin. A top-grade 1918 half-dollar is more than just a collector's item, it's a rare piece of history that stands the test of time, a symbol of American heritage that's both beautiful and valuable. Recent auctions have highlighted the soaring value of these coins. At prominent numismatic sales, high-grade 1918 half-dollars with notable errors and eye-catching toning have fetched staggering amounts. The combination of scarcity, historical significance, and collector enthusiasm has created a market where prices continue to climb. The story of one such coin selling for a jaw-dropping price shows just how hot the demand is for these treasures. This isn't just about owning a coin, it's about holding a piece of American legacy that few people get the chance to possess. If you happen to come across a 1918 half-dollar, take the time to examine it carefully. Look for any unusual markings, doubling, or strange cracks that might signal an error. Study the coin's surface for toning or shine that could indicate it's been exceptionally preserved. These clues could reveal whether you're holding a coin that's much more valuable than its face value. If you've already found one or believe you might own a rare variety, we'd love to hear your story. Leave a comment below, share your experience, and connect with other collectors who appreciate these magnificent coins. Especially, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the United States half-dollar coin from 1992, minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another piece of everyday currency, but for collectors, it holds secrets and surprises that can turn a simple coin into a rare and highly valuable treasure. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about hidden gems that might be hiding in your collection, listen carefully and enjoy this detailed exploration of the 1992 P half-dollar and why it has become so sought after in recent years. The 1992 P half-dollar belongs to the Kennedy half-dollar series, a line of coins featuring the iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy that has captivated collectors since its introduction in 1964. This particular year's coin was minted in Philadelphia, distinguished by the absence of a mint mark, which already adds a layer of uniqueness for collectors focusing on mint variations. What makes the 1992 P half-dollar stand out is the discovery of certain rare minting errors and special varieties that have turned it from an ordinary coin into a prized collectible sought after worldwide. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1992 P half-dollar is the presence of double die obverse errors, where the coin's front side shows visible doubling on inscriptions such as "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1992. These errors occur during the minting process when the die strikes the coin more than once, slightly offset, producing a bold, distinct doubled image that collectors love to find. This kind of minting anomaly is not only visually striking but also extremely rare, making affected coins stand out dramatically from the thousands of normal 1992 P half-dollars out there. Besides double die errors, some 1992 P coins have been found with die cracks, small lines that appear where the die used to strike the coin has cracked, transferring that imperfection onto the coin's surface. While these cracks might seem like flaws, in numismatics they add to a coin's story and uniqueness, increasing its appeal and value. These imperfections are often unpredictable and occur only in limited batches, further driving the scarcity of such coins and boosting collector demand. In addition, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Collectors prize coins that remain in mint state, coins that show no signs of circulation wear and have maintained their original luster and sharp details since the day they left the mint. A pristine 1992 P half-dollar with an error, combined with a high grading from professional coin graders like PCGS or NGC, can command premium prices. The rarity and condition together form the backbone of its collectible worth. Recent years have seen a surge of interest in this coin thanks to impressive auction results and private sales. At notable numismatic events, error-struck 1992 P half-dollars in mint condition have been selling for remarkable sums, sparking excitement across the coin collecting community. These sales not only underscore the value of these coins but also inspire more collectors to search their collections and coin rolls for hidden treasures. If you have a 1992 P half-dollar in your possession, take a close look with a magnifying glass. Look carefully for any doubled lettering, strange cracks, or unusual marks that don't fit the typical design. These clues could reveal that you're holding a rare error coin with much more value than face value suggests. And if you think you've spotted something special, don't hesitate to share your findings in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and enthusiasts. Next coin, we're shining a spotlight on a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States half-dollar coin from 1998, minted in Philadelphia. While at first glance it might seem like just another coin in your collection, the 1998 P half-dollar holds some truly remarkable qualities that have turned it into a highly sought-after treasure among collectors worldwide. If you're a coin lover or just curious about what makes certain coins jump from everyday currency to coveted collector's items, stay tuned and listen closely, because this story is one you won't want to miss. The 1998 P half-dollar is part of the long-running Kennedy half-dollar series, which has captivated collectors for decades with its iconic design and rich history. What sets this particular coin apart is the presence of rare minting errors and distinctive features that make it stand out in a sea of ordinary coins. These unique characteristics not only make the 1998 P half-dollar visually striking but also elevate its value exponentially. Collectors are especially excited about varieties that exhibit doubling, die cracks, and other subtle anomalies created during the minting process, turning these coins into extraordinary finds that add real excitement to any collection. One of the key factors contributing to the 1998 P half-dollar's rarity is the appearance of double die errors, where parts of the coin's design, especially on the obverse, appear doubled or shadowed. This occurs when the coin is struck twice in slightly different positions, creating a captivating visual effect on inscriptions like "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date itself. These double die errors are particularly prized because they are not only rare but also add a layer of complexity and uniqueness that collectors absolutely love to hunt for. Coins with such clear doubling can fetch much higher prices and are often the highlight of any collection. In addition to double die errors, some 1998 P half-dollars exhibit die cracks, thin raised lines that reveal tiny fractures in the minting dies used during production. These cracks may seem like imperfections, but in the world of numismatics, they tell a story about the coin's creation and make each coin with such features a unique piece of minting history. These subtle marks can significantly increase the coin's value, especially when paired with exceptional condition and eye appeal. Condition remains paramount when assessing the value of a 1998 P half-dollar. Coins preserved in mint state, displaying original luster and sharp details with minimal signs of wear, are highly coveted by collectors and can command premium prices. Grading by professional services like PCGS and NGC provides collectors with confidence in the authenticity and condition of their coins, making it easier to buy and sell in a competitive market. The combination of rare errors and pristine condition creates the perfect storm that drives demand for this particular coin, making it a true gem for collectors who recognize its worth. In recent years, the 1998 P half-dollar has gained remarkable attention thanks to impressive auction results and private sales. At prestigious numismatic auctions, error coins from this year have sold for astonishing amounts, highlighting just how hot the market is for these unusual finds. The growing interest in modern error coins, combined with the solid historical appeal of the Kennedy half-dollar, has created a surge in demand that collectors around the globe are eager to tap into. If you happen to have a 1998 P half-dollar in your collection or stumble upon one in circulation, be sure to examine it closely. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect for any doubling on the letters, date, or unusual raised lines that could indicate die cracks. These small details can transform a regular coin into a prized collectible with a much higher value. If you've already found a coin with such interesting features or simply want to share your experience, please leave a comment below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and discussing these fascinating pieces. Last unique coin, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American history, the United States half-dollar coin from 1973. This coin might seem like just another piece of change at first glance, but believe me when I say it holds some incredible secrets beneath its surface. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about what makes certain coins rise in value and demand, then this video is tailor-made for you. So, listen very carefully and enjoy this exciting journey into the world of the 1973 half-dollar. The 1973 half-dollar is part of the iconic Kennedy half-dollar series, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors since its introduction in 1964. What truly makes the 1973 issue stand out are the rare errors and variations that appear on some coins from this year. These are not your everyday coins but special finds that have been turning heads at auctions and among collectors worldwide. Whether it's unusual die cracks, doubling effects, or even subtle shifts in design details, these errors make the 1973 half-dollar a prized possession for anyone serious about collecting. One of the key features that adds tremendous value to the 1973 half-dollar is the occurrence of double die errors. These fascinating minting mistakes happen when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, causing parts of the lettering or date to appear doubled or shadowed. On the 1973 half-dollar, collectors especially watch for doubling on the words, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date. Identifying these errors requires a keen eye and sometimes a magnifying glass, but once spotted, they instantly elevate the coin's rarity and desirability in the collector's market. Coins showing clear doubling are much more valuable than their standard counterparts. Beyond double die errors, another sought-after feature on the 1973 half dollar is the presence of die cracks and planchet flaws. Die cracks are tiny raised lines caused by imperfections in the minting dies, while planchet flaws are anomalies in the metal blank before striking. Both of these can make a coin unique and visually interesting, giving collectors a story to tell with each piece. These imperfections, far from being defects, are like fingerprints of history that increase a coin's value and appeal tremendously. Collectors who know the true worth of these coins also emphasize the importance of condition. A 1973 half dollar in mint state condition, showing full luster and no signs of wear, will always be in higher demand. Grading by professional coin services such as PCGS and NGC further validates the coin's authenticity and condition, giving buyers confidence and often pushing prices even higher at auctions. When these rare errors are combined with pristine condition, the 1973 half dollar becomes an absolute must-have for serious numismatists. In recent years, the market has seen a surge in interest for error coins, and the 1973 half dollar has benefited immensely. Several remarkable sales at major auction houses have confirmed just how hot the demand is. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that showcase these rare features because they know such pieces are not only valuable but also limited in number. This increased interest has catapulted the 1973 half dollar from a common coin into a true investment opportunity. If you happen to come across a 1973 half dollar, take the time to inspect it carefully. Look closely for any signs of doubling on the inscriptions, check for raised lines that might indicate die cracks, and appreciate the unique nuances that make your coin stand apart. And if you found a similar coin or have questions about its value or authenticity, don't hesitate to drop a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping fellow collectors navigate the exciting world of coin collecting. Before you go, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this detailed exploration and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin discoveries. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable insights and potential treasures. Remember, a 1973 half dollar in top condition with rare errors can command an astonishing price of $100,000 today. Keep your eyes sharp, your collection's growing, and as always, happy collecting.